Hi everyone, this is Chris Stewart here with training footage from July 26th, 2014. Today in training I did snatches, which weren't recorded, clean jerks. What else did I do? I did good mornings and behind the neck presses. So I started out today with the clean and jerks, and these actually felt pretty solid, and I was really happy with the consistency on the jerk front. You can see my split is looking pretty good, I think, in these recordings. And the jerk, the clean is looking okay too, and if you watch it, that one I jumped forward a little bit, but most of them it seems that I'm jumping slightly back. If you haven't noticed, I'm training back in my old gym here in Iowa City. I was back in town this weekend to clean out my apartment, so it was definitely nice to kind of go train in a old atmosphere. I like going to gyms that I've been to and kind of having some of those nostalgic moments, relived, I guess. So, but I was working with 185 pounds today. That's the thing with this gym; everything's in poundage, not kilos. So I had to kind of do the translation on the fly. I think I was supposed to be working at about 70 or 75% of my 1 rep max. So that's, around 185 pounds. I didn't get too caught up in the actual weight today. I was more of trying to be consistent with my form, and I think that was achieved for the most part. Well, here's the thing I forgot to mention. I knew I was forgetting something in the monologue, but I forgot I did snatch pulls today. And on this first set of snatch pulls, I'm working at 225 pounds at all these snatch pulls, so a little over 100 kilos, about 102 kilos. And on that first set there, my butt was rising before everything else, so it just felt weird, and I wasn't able to generate as much force on the bar as I would like to. I came back here on the second set, and I was able to actually have my chest rise at the same time as my butt, so that puts me in a lot better position to pull that bar in and get some height on it. And those look a lot better than that first set. I only recorded 2 out of the 3 sets for my snatch pulls. Then I moved to my behind the neck presses, and I worked up to 135 pounds on these for 5 repetitions, and all the programming called for was just working up to a 5 rep max, and I might have been able to go a little heavier on it maybe, but I decided to just stick where I just decided to move up to 135 pounds and call it quits after that. So here you're seeing my 135 pound set here. One thing about this gym is the bars are terrible. There's a lot of bent bars. Unfortunately, I was able to find a newer bar that wasn't completely bent to crap, but you got to be careful when you go to different gyms because you never know what their bar quality is going to be like. Some of these bars won't even spin on the ground because they're so bent, and other ones will literally jump off the ground because they're so bent, and you go try and spin them, they can't spin on their own without forcing themselves off the ground. But now I'm moving into my good mornings. I worked up to 125 pounds on these good mornings, and I haven't been doing good mornings a lot recently, and I'm recording this dialogue 2 days after this workout, and my hamstrings are fairly sore from these good mornings. I was foam rolling this morning, and it was pretty painful. So that's a good thing to have. My hamstrings are something that it seems like they don't get activated a lot in my back squat or my front squat for that matter, so I kind of need a secondary exercise to hit them properly, and it's good to get those hamstrings strengthened up though. So but that's about all I've got for you guys today. Thanks for watching.